is Jessie and Stacy with Chapter Chicks.
Hello!
We are here to discuss our fourth novel notion, and this is basically werewolves versus vampire. Who is the better mythical creature?
We will finally discuss it and come down to a concrete answer, and that's why we did the in-depth discussion of the werewolves and the vampires and the other novel notions, so we can kind of give a true lineup in these two categories as possible. You guys know that we are pro-vampire, so this discussion is going to be a little biased on our end. So
even though we're trying not to.
We're trying to be objective, but
this is more of an opinion video.
So if you are pro-werewolf and you'll be like, oh, no, I think that werewolves would win this category, that category, you know what to do to join the discussion. Jessica will give you categories.
The categories are: the scary factor is number 1. The overall appeal is number 2. The benefits are number 3, like the benefits of being a vampire, benefits of being a werewolf. The weaknesses of being a vampire or being a werewolf. And then on the blog, we asked you guys whether or not you thought a vampire or a werewolf would win in a fight, and the winner of that will be the 5th category. Basically, what we're doing with the categories is we're going to determine a winner for each category, and whoever wins the most out of the categories will be the overall winner.
So let's get started.
As I said before, the first category is the scary factor. Alright, so in my opinion, I think that the werewolves definitely win the scary factor, because if you look at a vampire, they're pretty much just a person with scary teeth, sometimes scary eyes, sometimes their claws are a little sharp. If you look at a werewolf, they're very hairy. They could either be a wolf or they could just be like a wolf-morphed creature. Do you like my morph again?
You're very scary, Jessie. Guys, tell Jessie how scary she is. You're so scary.
Thanks. I've been going for scary lately.
Well, it is the Halloween look this year. It's trending. I also think that werewolves are scarier just simply because when they shift, they lose their conscious self, so they're kind of more wild and dangerous. And also, if I was walking in a dark alley and I see a creepy guy, I'd be like, ooh, creepy guy, no big deal, keep walking. If I see ravenous dog coming at me, I run and scream.
Okay, so basically, the werewolf is the scary factor. Wow, you know, I wasn't in the middle of saying that already.
Sorry.
The next category is the overall appeal. Of the creature.
This is my favorite category.
And I think that vampires completely take the cake on this category.
I think vampires would definitely win out on this one just simply because they're hot.
That's your leading point.
I definitely think in this one the vampire would win just because of the whole tortured soul element that goes to the vampire. You know, they are conscious of what they're doing the entire time, so they kind of have their humanity and their monster selves fighting and battling against each other, which makes them a torn individual, which is very, very
they're all broody and attractive. We can be sitting there watching like a television show or a movie, and it can have both vampires and werewolves in it, and we would just completely ignore the werewolves. We're like, oh my god, the vampire's so hot.
Plus, when you got your man, you really don't want to fear that in any moment your man will turn into big, slobbery, hairy dog. So, when it rains,
him biting your neck is good.
When it rains, he smells like wet dog. You don't want to be smelling like that, so vampires are a lot more attractive.
Not to mention, in pretty much every single vampire legend and folklore and all that stuff, vampires are immortal, and werewolves are not always necessarily immortal. And who doesn't want immortality with their man?
Yes, that just makes them a little bit more attractive.
They're from another time, so they are gentlemen, ladies. They are very courteous. They're chivalrous. They like to take care of people.
Yes. That's very true.
And that does not happen at all in today's society.
No, it does not.
So when it does happen in books, girls are like, swoon! Vampires are also a lot more known for their romantic sides. You have maybe a couple werewolf romantic shows, and most of those have been popping up lately in like more modern culture. But vampires as romantics have been going on for like ever. With Dracula and Anne Rice, and they just have been more known for romanticness than werewolves have.
What I also think plays into the overall attractiveness of the vampires is that there are so many more levels to the vampires than there was the werewolves. There's different branches of vampirism that could go everywhere, and werewolves kind of had more of a guideline that they stuck to, which was not as attractive as all the different other routes that the vampires could have took. So vampires wins it for me too. So we are 1-1 right now.
The next category is the benefits of being that mythical creature. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the benefits of being a vampire. 1, you're immortal. The second benefit is you do have control over your choices at all times. You still have an urge that you have to fight, but you have the choice of fighting it.
Versus just turning into a creature that you have no control over.
Another benefit to being a vampire is you have super speed.
And super strength. Also, when a vampire bites you, their bite usually has healing powers or endorphins, so that's always good to have a vampire around if you're injured.
Vampire blood also has healing powers, so if you drink vampire blood, then you have healing powers.
Also, all vampires, or not all vampires, but most vampires have some level of mind control. Whether it be they can make you think that they're the most gorgeous man in the world, or they make you want to walk out of your house in the middle of the night so they can get in.
They just want you to shut up.
Yeah, they can. They always have some kind of level of mind control to where they can make you do what they want. So that's a benefit. So vampires have 7 for
benefits.
Their pros.
So now let's talk about the benefits of being a werewolf. There are probably not as many benefits to being a werewolf.
They have 4 legs so they can run faster. A very good sense of smell because they're dogs.
And they also have super strength as well.
They also have a whole mouth full of razor sharp teeth, so that's a benefit for them.
Helps them eat people.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really a benefit? I think not. The other one is they have a very good sense of hearing.
It's 5. So do vampires, though. Some vampires.
That's true.
So let's just cut that one out.
No, we need to put it in. We'll just also a point for vampires.
Yeah, so vampires now have 8. And werewolves now have 5.
Vampires win the benefits.
So, yeah. Vampires win. So that's 2 vampires, 1 werewolf.
So now, the weaknesses.
Oh, we can go through this one good.
Yeah. Vampires, we'll start off with again. One of their main weaknesses is they do sort of lose control if they smell blood. And they're not really well trained.
Sunlight. Can't go out during the day. Can only go out during night. Can't go into somebody's house without being invited.
There is also some vampires have to have their dirt homeland, or the dirt from their homeland with them.
Wherever they go. Crosses.
Oh, yes, crosses.
Garlic.
Garlic. Steaks in general.
Steaks. So, that's 6.
If we think of more as we go along, we'll add it, just like we did with the benefits.
Yeah, because we're kind of just winging this right now, guys. A werewolf's weaknesses. Silver.
Silver.
No self-control.
Mountain ash and wolf's bane.
Wolf's bane.
They actually do wolf packs, and you have to listen to your alpha no matter what.
Oh, yeah. It's more with no control than it. Pew, 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 pew.
Are you shooting me?
No, I'm shooting my... I don't know what I'm shooting.
You have very bad aim. You don't even know what you're shooting.
5. We got 5. We got 5. We got 5. So I have to say that on this one, werewolves win it with less weaknesses than vampires. So we are 2-2.
Uh-oh. So it comes down to you guys. How cool is that?
I know. No, we really didn't set it up like that. We were just like, let's wing it and see what happens.
It's true.
So we posted the poll up on the blog. We didn't really get to mention it on YouTube, but a lot of people did vote on it on the blog, and the people voted, including us.
It's true.
But
we only count as 1 vote. There were 26 voters, and it is determined that vampires win it 16-10.
Woo!
So that means vampires win overall.
So vampires are the winners.
The winners. They're better than werewolves. It's been proven on all
Oh, yeah. So the whole world can stop discussing whether vampires or werewolves are better because it's done.
We did the research.
It's done.
Done.
So we will be doing the verses in our other categories.
We're going to be doing witches versus angels.
Because, you know, witches are servants of the bad guy and the angels are servants of the good guy.
And then we're also doing mermaids and fairies.
Yes.
And those are just the ones that we have planned. We still have a lot that we're going to do.
We hope you guys liked this Novel Notions, the verses. It was really fun to do. And yeah.
Please, please, please comment in the Wunderbar Underbar. Make your own videos. If we're wrong, say, dude, you're wrong. But Werewolf should win. So we want to hear your guys' opinions. We want you guys to go make videos and discuss this yourself.
Yeah. Hopefully the next verses will be on different teams. That will be interesting.
Oh gosh.
If you're for witches and angels, what team are you on?
Witches.
Angels. Woo! This could be a fun one. For fairies and mermaids, who are you? I'm fairies.
Fairies.
So
we'll see what happens next.
Look at her creepy eyebrow action.
We'll see.
I can't even do any creepy eyebrow. Alright.
Ow!
I'm sorry.
Knock me out free!
So guys, this is Jessie and Stacy with Chapter Chicks. Hope you enjoyed the Werewolves versus video.
Werewolves versus video.
So yeah, bye guys.
We hope you enjoyed the Werewolves versus Vampires video. You said video, and then you like joked about saying it, and then just continued on.
Okay, let's just sign off again. I need to compose myself. I am composed. So this is Jessie and Stacy with Chapter Chicks. We hope you enjoyed the verses, the Werewolves versus Vampires video. We had fun doing it, and yeah, if you disagree with us, you know what to do. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.